Question 25 reads, which of the following describes an exponential relationship between the pair of variables listed? Well, let's try to understand what an exponential relationship is. It's when something increases or decreases, right? Decreases by a factor, okay? And when I say by a factor, what it really means is it's being multiplied. It's being multiplied by a factor, okay? And that's what it means. A number, we have a starting value, and that's being multiplied by a number over and over again, okay? And that's what we're looking for in one of these answer choices. And we can also try to visualize an exponential relationship. This should be quite well known. If you an exponential graph looks something like this, right? It keeps on increasing by a factor, okay? It's not what you would notice compared to a linear equation. It's not constant, okay? So that's something else to keep in mind, okay? Let's look at the answer choices. A, for every 3 millimeter increase m in the thickness of a piece of glass, the intensity of light I traveling through the glass decreases by 20%. This is pretty good, and that's probably gonna be our answer because this decreases by 20% is basically a factor of 0.8. We're multiplying each recurring point by 0.8, and so that fits our description perfectly. Increases or decreases by a factor of which is the factor is 0.8 in this scenario. But let's just look at the other choices. Each second as a car speed c decreases at a constant rate of 10 meters per second. This is a linear relationship, okay? So that's all, especially because it uses the word constant rate, and that should ring alarms already. With every 33-foot decrease, 33-foot increase in depth d below the surface of water, the pressure of an object increases by 14.7 pounds per square inch. This one is also a linear, even though it doesn't say constant rate necessarily, but it is a constant rate if you think about it, right? It's not being multiplied by a number necessarily. It's being, what you need to understand is that linear relationships, they'll be adding a number. Here they're adding 14.7 every 33-foot increase here. For every 1 second increase for s, 10 meter per second is being added, right? So again, that's out. The depth d of water remaining in a reservoir decreases by 15 inches each minute, and as the water is being pumped out at a constant rate. Again, this is linear. It says constant rate, and we already know that it is a number is being added or subtracted. That means it's linear. If the number is being multiplied by a factor, then that means it's most likely exponential.